Go ahead, because I don't want to run out of time. I want to get right to Mike Brooks, and there's another part of the story that I want to introduce, and that's the legal aspect of the story. The sheriff's words have caused not only a controversy and a commentary that's going all over the country, this sheriff's words have also caused an investigation. There he is, complete with the comment, the uniform, and at the end, here comes the salute. Bang, there you have it. All right, now, Lee County Sheriff's Office receives more than $1 million in federal grant money. But if Sheriff Scott is found in violation of the Hatch Act, the feds can actually pool not just the funding for all of Lee County, but also his salary. All right, come on back to me if you would, Roger. Let's bring in Mike Brooks into this. Mike Brooks, as you know, has worn the uniform for many years. Mike, I understand. Are you with us, Mike?
I'm here, Rick.
I understand that you're saying this guy within his this sheriff, Sheriff Scott, was within his right to say and do what he did.
Well, if you look at Sheriff Mike Scott, he is an elected official. So basically, he's a politician. A lot of sheriffs, when they run as a Republican, they run as a Democrat, they run as an independent, they run as a libertarian. So he's basically a politician. It doesn't give me a whole lot of heartburn, Rick, that, he was talking out of this, out there at this particular rally. Because, look, if you also look, the largest law enforcement organization in the country, the Fraternal Order of Police, and the full disclosure, I'm a member of the FOP and have been for a number of years, they are backing the McCain-Palin campaign. Now, if you look at other public servants, the largest firefighters union, the International Association of Firefighters, which is also AFL-CIO, they are backing Obama, Biden.
But let me let you hear something. This is John Santangelo. He's one of the guys I've been having a discussion with all throughout the day.
Sure.
He and about another 1,000 people who've really been keyed into this conversation. And here's what he asked. Go ahead, Johnny, be good. Put this Twitter board up so we can read it. What would that cop do if a house was robbed and it had an Obama sign in the yard? Or if a car got pulled over with an Obama bumper sticker? Now remember, this is a guy who's already come out and said Hussein about Barack Obama, and many people tend to think that he did that in a rather insightful way. He wouldn't have used it if Obama's middle name was John, in other words.
Right. Well, I was listening to that too, Rick. Of course, everybody's going to jump all over because they're talking about Hussein, and he's saying that refers to him as a Muslim. But if we go back to Clinton, we always heard what? William Jefferson Clinton. I mean, but to talk about whether or not if there was an Obama sign in someone's front yard or a bumper sticker, no, they are professionals. It doesn't matter. He's not going to be pulling over any cars to begin with. I can tell you, he's the sheriff. Now, his employees who are not allowed to engage in this kind of thing because they're not politicians. He is. The bottom line is, yes, he's a lawman, but first he's a politician.
Well, I'll tell you, many of the folks that have been Twittering with us agree with you and disagree with you. Those who disagree vehemently. This has been a real fury.
Sure.
I mean, look at Lee here. He wrote us just a little while ago, and he says, in response to what the sheriff said today, I wonder if he only arrests people that he wants to as well. That's, of course, in response to what the sheriff said. He said what he said because he wanted to. Hey, Mike Brooks.
Let me just say, if anyone who thinks that they are the subject of harassment by police, that they should notify, no matter where you are in the country, notify the police official, have them come to your house, make a complaint, and it will be investigated impartially. I can guarantee you that.
Mike Brooks, we thank you, sir, for, as usual, being with us. Always a pleasure. Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst. All right, there's something we're going to be showing you in just a little bit. I had a conversation with 3 strong-minded men who have a very